Hi, this is Watering Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been commenting, liking, and subscribing to my channel and on my videos. The feedback and support has been awesome. And thank you to everyone who has been coming to me for personal readings. If my messages have been resonating with you, definitely check out my booking site in the description box and see if there's anything there that you'd like me to look into on a more personal level, because these are general readings. So this video is going to be a reading for the Divine Feminine on what the energies are post lunar eclipse, post full moon, full supermoon. So for me, leading up to the actual eclipse, which was on the 31st of January, the energies were just so strong, so palpable. A lot of things coming up, like being easily, aggravated by other people. Physical symptoms were super strong, but actually, the majority of Wednesday was okay because the eclipse actually happened early in the morning because I'm on the East Coast of the US. So I could actually feel the energies lightening up during the day on Wednesday, and then even more so on Thursday, and then also today, the 2nd of February. Yeah, everything is just feeling a lot more grounded and balanced. I feel like a weight energetically has been lifted off my shoulders, which is very nice because it's been intense lately. Let me know in the comments, like what were you feeling on the day of the eclipse, and afterwards, how are you feeling now? It's been definitely a better place on February, so a better place today, and so I'm feeling good about doing this reading. So I'm going to look at the energy of the Divine Feminine. I'm going to use the Energy Oracle deck, the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, and the Lenormand deck. And I have a new setup, so let me know if this is better. I think you'll be able to see more of the actual spread, which is nice for you guys, but yeah, I think this should work out. So let's go ahead and get an Energy Oracle card for the Divine Feminine Collective. So what are the energies of the Divine Feminine Collective post-lunar eclipse, post-supermoon? I think it was a Leo, supermoon in Leo. Energies of the Divine Feminine Collective. Okay, so let's get a card for Divine Feminine Collective to see what the energy is like right now. That was fast. Okay. What is the energy of the Divine Feminine Collective? What is the energy of the Divine Feminine Collective post-supermoon, post-lunar eclipse? Okay. We have Blossoming Abundance in the reverse. And then the card at the bottom of the deck is the Thinking Woman. This actually makes sense to me. Okay, so bottom of the deck, the Thinking Woman. So the Divine Feminine are really in a contemplative state. They're really thinking about the things in their life. And it's interesting, this card has a lot of green in it. Almost the entire card is like a greenish color, has a greenish tint on it. So definitely Divine Feminine are coming from a place where they're thinking about things in their life from their heart, from what their heart's desire are, what their heart is longing for. And I feel like with the thinking woman, divine feminine, you may be researching what to do next in your life. There are lots of books here. The woman in the card, she's also holding a book, reading it, trying to figure something out. And she looks a bit contemplative to me. Like, I'm trying to search for the answer to something. So I feel like, yeah, divine feminine, you may be in a really contemplative state right now, thinking about how you can achieve your heart's desire, whether that's a job, whether that's moving somewhere, whether that's a relationship. You're searching for answers for something. And I think it has to do with something that makes you emotionally fulfilled. So let's take a look at the card. So the card we got for Divine Feminine is Blossoming Abundance in the reverse. So Blossoming Abundance in the reverse talks about there being a delay or some type of hold on success, some type of victory. But because this is about blossoming abundance, some type of material gain. There's some type of delay. So this could be like you're trying to open a business, and for some reason, let's say your business license processing for the business license or something is delayed, or you're waiting to receive a check and you haven't received it yet. Blossoming abundance is like the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So like there's some type of delay. So the universe has said it's not quite the right time for something to come to full fruition yet. And because this is the energy of the collective, the Divine Feminine are realizing that the things that they want that's going to make them abundant and happy are things that aren't being given to them right now. So they're feeling, I feel like some Divine Feminine are feeling the lack of this. Some Divine Feminine are feeling like everything I want is just around the corner, but it's not just in front of me yet. And I think that's why we have this card as the bottom of our deck, the thinking woman. We're thinking about the things that that fulfill our heart's desires, and we're thinking about how do we get there. Right now it's delayed. How do we get to the point where the things that we're trying to achieve, the things that will make us happy, the things that will give us stability and a success, how do we turn this around so it's not delayed? It's delayed. How do we troubleshoot this issue? And I also think that there are Divine Feminine who may be looking outside of themselves for answers on how to achieve whatever abundance they're wanting. Like taking everyone's opinion on a situation in order to figure out how to get this delay removed, the delay in their abundance removed. Let me know if this is resonating with you, Divine Feminine. I'm going to go ahead and draw from the tarot cards, and we're going to see what else we're getting. Okay. So what else is going on for the Divine Feminine Collective? Post-lunar eclipse, post-full moon. What else is going with the Divine Feminine Collective? Divine Feminine Collective. And it's interesting that the bottom of the deck is the Thinking Woman and it has all of this green, because I'm pretty sure for the chakra reading I did before the lunar eclipse, the chakra, the heart chakra for the Divine Feminine, I'm pretty sure that it was still working on being balanced. There was the Pinnacle energy there where I think it was Knight of Pentacles, so Divine Feminine, we were still working on completely opening our heart again. And now we're in a contemplative state about it. And opening your heart chakra doesn't have to be in a romantic sense. It can be in a platonic sense with your friends, with your family. Opening your heart, allowing it to be open and for new opportunities. And opening your heart chakra also has to do with hope. So you need to keep the hope. That just popped out in my mind. So maybe someone needed to hear that. Maintain your hope in the situation. That things can always improve. That your abundance is still coming. Okay, so what I'm going to do is shuffle for 5 cards for the Divine Feminine. We're going to see what else is going on. 5 cards on energy, situation for Divine Feminine, post lunar eclipse. What's the situation for the Divine Feminine? What is the Divine Feminine dealing with? 4 more cards. 3 more cards on the Divine Feminine Collective. What is the situation they're dealing with? 2 more cards, Divine Feminine Collective. Situation. Okay. That's too many, so I'm just going to shuffle again for 2 more cards for the Divine Feminine Collective. 1 more card. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords. So Divine Feminine, as you're doing all of this thinking about a situation and figuring out what you want, you're working on getting to the point where you can clearly make up your mind about all of the information you've been taking or all of the advice you've been receiving. Because I definitely see some of you have been looking to others' knowledge in a situation on how to move your own life situation forward. But Divine Feminine, as you are doing that, you are clearing your own mind, you're clearing your own path so you can clearly communicate what you want. And remember, once you can clearly communicate what you want, then you can start manifesting it. But you have to have a clear mind. You have to know what you want. You can't just say that you want something general. You need to know specifically what it is you're trying to manifest. So instead of saying like, oh, I want a new job, you say, I want to go after my dream job, opening a bakery or something like that, whatever it is. You have to clearly decide, make up your mind, and go forth with the knowledge that what you know is the truth and what you say will be manifested. And again, I feel like that just goes along with the energy of 2018. We've been manifesting so many things. Okay, first card, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, Queen of Pentacles reversed. So it's feeling like a mirror to this blossoming abundance reverse. So divine feminine are not quite feeling grounded and stable in the 3D atmosphere. Divine feminine are feeling like they're not completely comfortable with where they're at. They're not financially where they want to be. They're not feeling secure in that kind of way. And I'm also getting that some divine feminine are being too, I don't want to say too caring or nurturing, but you're imbalanced. You're giving too much away and you're not taking enough in. That creates an imbalance. Emotionally, materially giving away too much and not being able to take care of yourself. And then contemplating on things and feeling like you're not getting the abundance you deserve. You're not embracing your, yeah, I feel like they're divine feminine, some of you who are giving away too much. Like you're trying to manifest in the 3D, you're trying to get balance 3D career-wise, money-wise, going after your desires in terms of like creating a business or something, but you're giving away too much. You're not taking enough in. But this is not in a finance, and this is like some divine feminine are giving away too much in terms of their, like you're giving away too much to other people in terms of time, emotionally, energy, financially, but then you're not taking enough in for you to feel secure and safe and balanced in your own right, which leads to a greater imbalance for you. And slightly skipping ahead, we have the Temperance card reverse. So yeah, you're not feeling balanced. But this is in the material sense. So you could be giving away too much on the financial side. And I'm also getting like being too emotionally, like maybe like emotionally manipulated to give to people. Or like they like people know that, but this is not for every divine feminine, this is for some. Like someone may know that, oh, if I tell you a sad story, then you'll lean my way to do what I want you to do. That's the type of imbalance that I'm getting with this. Because the Queen of Pentacles normally is very nurturing and caring, but also balanced and grounded. So when it's like this, it's like your nurturing ability is being taken advantage of. Definitely let me know if that resonates for you. So the next card is Six of Cups. So Six of Cups, you are feeling nostalgic. You are looking to the past with happy memories. And I definitely feel, again, with this Thinking Woman card here and all of the heart chakra stuff going on, you're definitely feeling this way towards your divine masculine. And this is an interesting kind of mirror to the divine masculine post eclipse reading. But for you, divine feminine, you're feeling nostalgic and thinking about possible new beginnings with your divine masculine. Yeah, I'm getting divine feminine. You are looking back at the past with your divine masculine and you're thinking about the positive aspects, but at the same time, you're also thinking, we could start something new again. If we did it before, we can make it work again. It wasn't all bad. Yeah, I feel like divine feminine are thinking about the possibility of renewal with their divine masculine, of a new beginning, and healing from the past. And also seeing how much you've grown. Divine Feminine, you're feeling reflective on what could be based on what's happened with your Divine Masculine, but on yourself. You're thinking about your journey thus far and how much you've grown and how much you've healed yourself and how much you could heal with your Divine Masculine. And what that healing could do for you as a new beginning. And like how you can heal. I'm getting this as healing. You're feeling nostalgic about the past with your Divine Masculine, and you're recognizing how much you've grown since then, and recognizing how much you've healed yourself, but how you can also, with your Divine Masculine, heal and start something new. So then the next card, which is our center card, so this energy is spreading out. The other cards in this reading is the Temperance reverse. So like I said with the Queen of Pentacles, where Queen of Pentacles is usually caring, but in the reverse, I feel like that caring and groundedness is taken advantage of. Temperance reversed, we're out of balance. There's some things that we need to get back into balance. And if you can see, water is being poured on the fire by the woman in the picture. So yeah, emotions are out of balance. It's like you're feeling too emotional, and then you're feeling just passionate and fiery and creative and like ready to do something amazing. So there are things out of balance that need to be rebalanced. And since we are in a contemplative state, this is the perfect time to recognize these things and to get them in check. We have that thinking woman energy. We're thinking about everything and from our heart space. And we can see what's out of balance and then start balancing them in our own lives. I definitely feel interactions with others need to be balanced. And this would interaction with others who I'm talking friends and family in particular. It could also be a karmic, but I mean a karmic romantic partner, but I mean non-romantic friends and family members in particular. So our next card is Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is feeling so much in your mind, so much anger, grief, regret that you're kind of paralyzed. You're paralyzed in your own thoughts, in your own anger, in your own feelings on a situation, that you're just debilitated and you can't move forward. So again, with this thinking woman, so not only does this thinking woman make us nostalgic for the past and make us see the things that are out of balance, it's making us a little trapped in our thoughts. It's making us a little bit, I don't want to say too passionate, it's making us a little bit angry or sad about a situation that it's almost like, this is like, what's the point of going on? Everything is the way it is, and I don't like it. And how am I supposed to fix it? What's the point? I'm just going to sit here in the snow instead. Trapped in my thoughts, still feeling angry, still feeling hurt, still feeling disappointed in a situation, and not willing to take up the last sword, my sword of truth, bottom of the deck, which we need to do. So yeah, Divine Feminine, as you've been thinking about something, thinking about your life, and definitely from a heart-centered place, you know, as you reflect on things, it can become almost like you relive the situation. So you may feel like almost triggered again about a situation. And then you're just like, I don't even want to deal with this. What's the point? I can't even deal with it right now. I don't know what to do. How is anything going to get better? And then our last card is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is about coming through determined with a message of truth and honesty, and just delivering your message any way you need to. So at the end of this, after all this thinking, of seeing the delays going on, of seeing the imbalance, of feeling nostalgic, seeing the imbalance and knowing what needs to change, of reliving a situation and feeling upset about it, at the end, we have a message of truth to deliver. So this may be particularly important for those of you who are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or whose divine masculine especially is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And that could be Sun, Moon, or Rising. Because again, bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. This is truth, a truthful message, clear mind that we are coming forth with as our underlying energy. And we're delivering that message to someone. Or someone coming to us with that message. So what I'm going to do is get some clarifying cards to see what else is going on. It's interesting, Divine Masculine had a major arcana for the center of their spread as well. So we're both dealing with major energies that were released, catapulted through this latest eclipse. And that eclipse was a closing, so it's like at the end of a session, end of a season, you have to close out. Or like with the business, at the end of the day, you have to close out the registers. You have to see how much money is there. You have to decide, you have to get ready for the next day. So Divine Feminine, getting ready for the next day, for the next stage, means getting things back in balance. So what is this Queen of Pentacles energy about? Queen of Pentacles card, that is a lot. I will take these two since they seem to have landed there. What is the Six of Cups energy about for the Divine Feminine? Six of Cups. Yeah. And I'm going to leave that since that seemed to land there. Nine of Swords. What is that energy about? Nine of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck, the mountain. We're moving obstacles. We're thinking sorry, we're thinking things through so we can move the obstacle, which could be this blossoming abundance in the reverse. And we're thinking things through so we can have a clear mind on how to move this obstacle. So let's take a look. So Queen of Pentacles, Divine Feminine, some of us are just feeling imbalanced. Too much may be given energetically, but especially financially in the material sense. Taking care of others too much to a point where it's not balanced and how they reciprocate that back to you. Definitely connected to the chakra reading from earlier this week. The clarifying cards was, the woman, that's you, Divine Feminine, in the casket. So things has to end. This energy of giving yourself too much to other people who are not reciprocating it back to you, Divine Feminine, this must end. Straightforward. So again, this, I feel like this is definitely financially related or material related. So you could be giving money to someone constantly. They may be playing on your emotions a bit. You give them money, whatever, help them in a situation, but it's unbalanced. They don't pay you back. They don't reciprocate it. You could be offering your home, offering your time, offering your service to others where they're not reciprocating it back or they're not showing appreciation for it. So this leads to you feeling unfounded and not unfounded, unbalanced and ungrounded, which again leads to you feeling like you have a lack of blossoming abundance. You have to balance yourself first, Divine Feminine. And I feel like this is really what it is, because this is you, Divine Feminine, casket. Something has to end with you. This energy has to end with you. And I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead to the Temperance, because again, we have Temperance reversed, so something is not balanced, Divine Feminine. And we have the Broom in the sky. I always get the name wrong. But again, you have to cut out this imbalance. You have to cut out this imbalance, okay? So let's identify what it was, because we've been in the contemplative state. Clear our mind, be sure about what it is, and cut it out. That's 2 of the cards here. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Second card was 6 of Cups. So Divine Feminine, feeling nostalgic, thinking about what's happened, thinking about your growth in your life, especially regarding your twin flame journey, but your growth overall, how you've grown as a person, and thinking about your Divine Masculine, thinking about how you've healed and how you want to heal and start a new chapter with your Divine Masculine. How you can heal each other going forward, and how you can heal the situation, and that you can replenish and renew and have a new beginning. Look at this new moon in the sky. And the star here, which would be like the star card, which is about healing. Which is interesting because the Divine Masculine Divine Masculine eclipse energies was all about healing. Clarifying cards. So the first one was the dice, taking a risk. Divine Feminine, like I said, are wanting to have this new energy, this new chapter with the Divine Masculine. They're wanting to take a risk and do this. And then this card popped out when I was shuffling for Temperance, I think, but it popped out right on top, so I kept it. You're wanting a new direction in your connection with your Divine Masculine. You're wanting to take a risk because you've seen how you've grown, the direction of your growth as a person, and you're also seeing the potential for how you can heal together and start a new beginning together with your Divine Masculine. And it can feel like a gamble sometimes, Divine Feminine, because of everything that's happened. It can feel like a gamble because you've been thinking on the situation so much that you're like, well, do I really want this? But you do want this. And I feel like the eclipse energy has brought that out. So I already kind of did Temperance with the Queen of Pentacles. Those are the 2 reverse cards, interestingly enough, for the Divine Feminine, are both having to do with balance. And the cards are saying you need to remove this imbalance. both of the cards. So there's definitely some imbalance going on. I definitely feel it's material related, but let me know in the comments about that. So then we have the Nine of Swords. The feeling of, I don't even know what to do next. I've been thinking about the situation. It makes me kind of angry. It makes me sad. It makes me upset. It makes me feel like, what am I going to do next? And feeling like you're not quite ready to deliver a message of truth yet. Like you're just kind of basking in your feelings that are drummed up as you think about it, as you think about what's happened with you in your life and with your divine feminine to this point. The clarifying card for that was the clock, so this is about time. So divine feminine, it's time to get out of this energy. It's time to pick up that sword, your sword of truth. It's time to clear your mind, to get out of the snow, to pick up the sword, keep moving. It's time to do that. Knight of Swords. So either wanting to deliver a message to truth or receiving a message of truth from your divine masculine. Clarified by the flowers. So you may be receiving a message from your divine masculine, especially if he is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I just want to get, because most of these cards are straightforward, but I'm going to get an extra card for the Nine of Swords and for the Knight of Swords. So what else is this Nine of Swords about? That's too many. What else is this Nine? Two of Cups. King of Swords. So there are definitely some of you who have a divine masculine who's an air sign. We also got a lot of sword energy with the divine masculine reading, but with that, it felt like a different person. It didn't feel like divine feminine. So with this Nine of Swords, so it's time to get out of your head. And I feel like it's getting out of your head regarding your connection with your divine masculine. I feel like the full moon brought up things. It could have been even in your dreams about your divine masculine that's made you a little bit more in your head, rethinking and maybe even feeling like you don't want to deal with this anymore. But I mean, we are twin flames, so we are connected whether you want to be or not. So it's easier just to, you know, get on board and really work on yourself, journey to self-discovery. But definitely in your head about the Two of Cups, about the connection you have with your divine masculine. But again, it's time to get out of that. It's time to remove the imbalance. And what is this Knight of Swords about? Knight of Swords, that's a lot of cards. Knight of Swords. Yep, look at that. Knight of Cups. Divine, and look at this. Eight of Wands, bottom of the deck. Okay, so yeah. You're hoping, divine feminine, your wish is for your Knight of Swords, for your divine masculine to come forward determined with an honest message towards you. And you want it to be a passionate one too, to quickly come forward and do this. And with the roses, you could definitely be hoping for something for Valentine's Day, or just some type of offer, some type of gift, along with the message from your divine masculine. So that is the reading for the post full moon, super moon, lunar eclipse energies for the divine feminine. We're definitely contemplating, definitely thinking about the things that are not balanced in our lives. And I actually talked to, now that I'm thinking about it, it's interesting. Because I have a friend who I talked to, she's not a twin, but she is an air sign. And this is definitely where she's at. I think everyone, twins and non-twins alike, are being affected by these energies. So it's interesting to see that like mirrored in different people. But divine feminine, we're contemplative, we're seeing things that are not at the highest place we want them to be, whether it's our job, whether it's relationships with others, whether it's finances, and we need to make them balance. We need to stop giving ourselves out too frequently when we're not receiving reciprocal energy back into us. We have to balance ourselves. And part of that balance is mental balance. You know, we can contemplate on things, but we don't want to be this Nine of Swords energy. It's time to get out of that. And we're also hopeful for a divine masculine to come forward, because that's her wish, to come forward with an offer, passionately, directly, clearly. And again, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're wanting. We're wanting that new beginning. So this is the reading. I hope this resonated. Please comment and let me know if it does. If you would like a personal reading, go to my booking site. I have everything you need there. Order turnaround it's generally been 24 hours max. It's guaranteed faster if you need an emergency reading. But yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.